I think people, until they understand why they're chasing leadership, right? So they think it's a title, they think it's the money, they think it's the power, they think of whatever. Until they understand, those are such a small part. Like that's
Yeah.
such a small part of it. When they really understand, it's about, look, I got to show up for these people every day, and that's the responsibility that you hold. And I think that you said something that a while ago about people are going to follow what you do, not what you say. They're really going to look at you, and you're going to give them things that you don't even know you're giving them. And so she almost died. This player almost died a few years ago. And, her mom says, if she wouldn't have gone through your program, she would have never had the mental toughness to make it through. She goes, you taught her, how to be mentally tough. And I was like, well, she already was. And she's like, no, 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 no. You taught her how to be so strong that when things came, she thought she could get through it. And
Okay.
taught her to have a voice because they had gone all these, they like she was losing weight, she was in pain, had gone to all these medical professionals, which typically happens to somebody who has some sort of chronic condition, right? Had gone to in the United States, the Mayo Clinic, and then finally the doctor said, well, we don't know what it is. And she goes, well, you have to find out. Like she stuck up for herself. You have to find out. And he goes, well, we've done all the tests. He goes, what are you going to do? Cut you open? She goes, absolutely. That's the next step. You can't find it. That's what you got to do. And he got mad. The doctor got mad, threw his pen, walked out the door. And she goes, well, if he won't do it, somebody else will. But we've got to do this. And so when the doctor came in, he goes, all right, I scheduled you for surgery. She goes, well, good. We're going to find out. And to me, that moment of her being so tough and then sticking up for herself, right? Those were things I thought she had, and I do believe she still had a lot of that, but it's also things that she saw and that were taught like through our program. And when you think about it, it's not just about that career. Like it's so much deeper. And I think true leaders understand that, look, what you're saying, what you're doing today is not about just, scaling the business or we're going to get more productivity or, hey, we're really looking for deeper engagement. It's not, it's about what that person from your culture or your teachings takes home and applies to the home life or applies to their personal life. That is the thing. That's the change maker. That's the power.